Hey friends, welcome back to Llama Mama Kayla's Yarn Tube. I'm Kayla. Thanks for stopping by and hanging out with me today. Today I'm going to be adding a row counter to my knitting machines. So, if you have an older Addy machine, you know that the row counter does go out on those. And so they have to be replaced or you have to count. I've been counting all these years, but I've got 2 row counters here that I plan to add to machines, but I plan to do a little something, a little trick. I'm going to try something and see if I can get something to work. But anyway, I'm going to show you how this comes. It comes just like this little row counter thing. Let's see. This one does not look like the battery is any good in it. Okay, now come on. I don't know what I did to turn it on, but... Oh, that's the power. Okay, anyway. I don't know how to turn it off. Okay, maybe you press it to hold it to turn it off and on. I've never used it before, so I don't know. So I took my screwdriver and I raised up these 2 screws. I don't know if these have to go certain places. I have no idea, but you know what? I'm just going to put it in here and try it, and if it's wrong and doesn't work, then we'll try it a different way. That's the only way to learn, is to give it a try, and if it don't work, try something different. So I'm going to stick this in. I'm going to do one at a time, and I am having a really bad eye day. But I'm just trying to stick this in under that little plate where that screw is. And now I'm going to try to close this down. On those wires, and my wire came out. So, did it. Oh. Okay, so I need more fingers is what I need, because I need to be able to hold it in there while I'm screwing it in. These are sold on Etsy, not Etsy, on Amazon, and they are made for these knitting machines. Okay, so let me see. Okay, I got it. I got it on there the best that I can hold it, but let me try to clamp this down. Okay, and let me try to put the other one in under that little plate with the screw. And see, I don't know that I have it really in the metal correctly because I can't see, but I'm hoping it's in the right place. And what we're going to do to test that is okay, it works. It's changing numbers. And that's what we wanted. Let me see if that matters on which side of the magnet, just out of curiosity. It does. So this side needs to be over here. Okay, so let me turn it like that so I don't forget what I'm doing. Okay, so on my machine here, and like I said, this is the 40 needle machine. I want my magnet right up under my black. I'm gonna have to my black I didn't mean to do that, but my row counter, not row counter, my tension thing is right here, And I didn't want to break it, but I don't think it just comes off. Okay, so what I'm going to try to do is put my magnet on first. I'm going to use Velcro. I'm not going to glue it and all that kind of stuff because I'm thinking I can just use Velcro. Okay? Alright, so I'm going to put this one on top of that. And I hope that it's not too thick. I mean, it won't be because I'm using the side that it needs to go on out there. So hang on. Hang on. I was thinking about something different. Never mind. I didn't get it right in the center like I was trying to do. Let me see if I can, any chance I can pull that up and get it in the center of that. All right, let me see if I can turn this where you can see. I want to put my magnet on the pink because the pink part is what's going to turn. I need to put it just below my needle. But now let me make sure my needle is still going to work and it's still going to turn and all that kind of stuff. Yes. Okay, so my magnet is there. And I just hope that yarn doesn't stick to that. If it does and it causes a problem, I'll have to do something different. Okay, so my little thing right here, I'm thinking I want this right here, as close to that as I can get it, and then this is going to go on the inside, right up under that magnet, but I'm just trying to make sure I have enough cord here to do all that. And then I may have to change that battery at some point. So I'm going to put it up like this. I'm going to put it just like that. Okay. So I'm going to put my Velcro dots. You could glue this if you want to, but I am choosing not to glue it because I don't know. So I'm thinking I can take this off and use it on my Addy machine also. So I'm just going to push this right here, and I'm going to push it on real tight, and hopefully that Velcro holds on there. Maybe it needed one in the middle, I'm not sure. It probably did. It probably does. I'm going to add one more just because I have them. Okay, so maybe that middle one will stick. The two side ones were not sticking that well because the middle part there was poking out. Okay, and so on this side here, what I'm gonna do is take, again, take my Velcro dots and stick them together. and I'm going to put them on this little piece right here, and that needs to go under the, see if we can turn this around. It needs to go under this magnet right here. Now, how is that going to affect the fabric as you make it and it starts going down? I don't know. Right now, I'm checking to see if it bumps anything or hits anything, or, okay, it went fine. Now, I need to check and see if it, okay, reset it to 0. My little counter is set to 0, and it may not pick up. I might have did it wrong. Okay, it did not. So, I gotta figure out a way that this magnet and this can, not, they don't have to touch or anything like that. The magnet just needs to press, not press, but this needs to go past it, and it will, this little thing will pick it up. But basically this is the concept, but I don't want my, I don't want to glue anything in there, but my magnet, let me see if that made a difference. Nope. Nope. Okay. So, that's not working. Let's hold this. Let me just hold that and see where all does it need to. Okay. Just troubleshooting it to see. It did not. Okay, let me just test that and see. That can only go in one place. It's this magnet here that's going to have to be kind of put in a different position. But I don't know what other position I could actually put it in, because it... had it close and now I'm moving it a little bit further away. So I'm going to put it closer and see if that makes any kind of difference. I'm going to put it far down on the pink piece as I can, but I don't want it to be on the white piece and, you know, keep it from turning. So I'm putting it as far down as I can, and it still turned. Let me see. That works. Okay. Alright, it works. Yep. Alright. Can you guys see? I'll pull you in so you can see it change numbers right here. Now I'm going to have to work on this piece a little bit more. But it's on 13 right now. And here we go. Number 14. And number 15. Alright, we want to try something fun now. If I see it. Hold on a minute. Well, phooey. I was looking for something on my desk, but it looks like I don't. Oh, here it is. Here it is. I've got too much stuff on my desk, and that's why. That's why I can't find anything. All right, so I'm glad to know that that does work, and I figured it out all by myself. And well, I was gonna show you. Let's see if I can get the camera over a little bit, so you can see the number, and I can still use this. Okay, we're gonna watch this number. Alright, I think that's good enough proof that it does work. I am going to get something a little bit... I think I have some of that tape left over from where Zeke and I fixed the kitchen floor. I say Zeke and I. Zeke did the work. I was just the brains behind it. But I think I can get some of that tape and maybe put on here. But I was really just... let me just see... And I done dropped both of the... No, here's one. Okay. I have 3 pieces of Velcro on here. Let me just see if just sticking that one on there. I might could... I think it just needs one up on top and one on the bottom. And actually, whenever I go to change batteries, hold on, I'm trying to take this Velcro dot off of that. Whew, Lordy be, almost tore my fingernail off. I'm gonna put this one just right up above that. And so I'm going to put this one on here. And let me just see if I can take this off, since I don't think I'm gonna be using that, because this little metal piece that's on here, I guess I could back you out so you can see what I'm doing. I'm sorry. The little metal piece touches the machine before the two white pieces. So, I think that one's there. Let me just see. I may have to get a piece of that double-sided tape and put there, but it seems pretty good. It's okay, I guess. All right, and then just to test, so it catches forward and backwards. It changes the number. So it took me a moment to figure it out. Thanks for hanging with me. We got it. We're good. That machine is ready to use, and I can use this drill with it and not have to try to keep up with my rounds that I'm doing, right? And then I think I can just turn that off, yes, and save my battery in that. And that works good. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I am fixing to put one of these on my Janet machine, and also fix it where I can put it on, I can take all these off and switch it over to my Addy machine. So yeah, thanks for watching today, and I appreciate you very much. Thank you so much for joining me today. I appreciate the love and support that you show me by showing up and watching my videos every day. I appreciate that very much. Remember, it's a beautiful day to crochet. I hope you do something to enjoy life this weekend. Bring yourself some joy no matter what it is.